Good morning, welcome back to another vlog. As a third-year dental student, we have a midterm today at 8 a.m. and then clinic is 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. every day, and then it's really up to us and our patients' availability when we see patients. I personally have a 9 a.m. and a 1 p.m. today, so I will be pretty busy, but I'm looking forward to it, and I will take you all through the day.
Ryan Little.
So my 9 a.m. patient did not show up, so I have to go through the process of like sending them a warning letter through the school, but I did an assist instead, so at least it was productive with my time because I'm kind of behind on assists. And I'm heating up lunch. We have like shelves where everyone puts their lunches and microwaves and everything. And once I'm done eating this, I have some lab work to do so that I can get it sent out today so that the lab can make it. I just have to trim up some models. So I'm gonna do that, and I also need to call a physician of my patient to get a medical consult like moved along because I haven't heard back in a while and I want to start doing the treatment on this patient, but I need to talk to the physician first. So that's kind of what I'll be up to. Wanted to pick up the camera to unbox my new Oral-B IO. They're given out by Oral-B/Crest, which is under Procter & Gamble, to all of our D1s and new ITDP students that join ASDA their first year. And I wanted to unbox it with you all. I have an older Oral-B that I got from them my D1 year, but this is like top of the line, $300, so I wanted to unbox it with you all and show you how cool it is. And if you don't already get a nice Oral-B from your school, you need to contact them and set that up. These for our D1s, and then we do Philips Sonicare, so Philips Power Brush for our 3rd/4th years. So I have one of those. I have an older Oral-B, and we also did Burst last year. So reach out to those companies if you're in dental school and get that going for either your ASDA or your class, something like that. We only get one during dental school of each brand, but because I was president and part of helping plan it with our events coordinator, she gave one to all of our like core student leaders, which was super nice. Very, very cute. What's cool is the brush has this little face on it, and it's happy after you brush for your full 2 minutes, and it makes like an angry face at you when you don't brush the full 2 minutes. And then it syncs up to an app that gives you like so much data about your brushing habits. But honestly, I'm always down to try out a new brush, so we're gonna see how it compares to the one that I already have. It definitely has different brush heads than what I currently am using. And then my old one, that's just like 3 years older than this, I'm gonna obviously change out the head so it's a new brush, but give it to Justin because he's using my Burst one, but I like these a lot better than Burst. So just because the Burst is like vibrating, but this is oscillating, like spins, and I think that gives you a way better clean. Okay, so once I powered it on, I got to select my language as English because it's like a smart toothbrush. And then I get to select my color, and yeah, then it has its different modes. Daily clean, sensitive, whiten. Well, we're gonna do daily clean, and then we'll try it out and see. This is it telling me it's mad that I only brushed for 7 seconds. How cute is that? Hello, it is Monday night. I went to a HIIT class at my workout studio, obviously showered, and I just made a little bit of dinner. When I got back, I was just sitting with our little pup, as you saw. It's my roommate's dog, but it's kind of the best of both worlds because I get all the fun playtime, puppy cuddle time without the responsibility of it being my dog. And I don't have anything else left to do today because I got all of my assignments and everything done during the day. I could work on the podcast for next week just because I'll be out of town this weekend, but I think I'm just gonna enjoy my night. About 7:30 right now, and I'm literally just gonna lay here and watch TV and then go to sleep. And tomorrow we don't have class on Tuesday mornings. Then I have a 9 a.m. patient and a noon meeting and a 1 p.m. assist, and I'm starting the day with a 7 a.m. workout. All right, I'm back from bar. I'm gonna get changed into my scrubs for the day, and I already kind of told you the schedule, so we'll get right into it. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning. I was a very bad vlogger yesterday. After I got home from assisting, which was about 4 o'clock, I had an hour and a half until bar, so I just hung out on the couch with the little puppy Sasha and watched some videos because I didn't have any schoolwork to do. And last night I also had a social at Stray Hen through Asda that was sponsored by Patterson Dental, which is a supply company, and they brought in different dental technology groups. So there was a Sprint Ray 3D printer, there's Cephala that makes CBCTs, the New Tom brand, and then there was Solea laser, and it's a laser that can cut through teeth, bone, gums, all the same without like burning it. It's just like really fast vibrations basically. So it's very interesting. And then the Prime Scan and CEREC milling, all by Dentsply Sirona, that we have at the school. So that one I wasn't as excited to hear about just because we have so much exposure to it. But the Sprint Ray and the laser were so cool to learn about. And this venue is like a coffee shop. So they do like dinner appetizers for us, but then they also do like really yummy iced coffee and stuff. So it's a great time, and I love when we host events there. My appointment was awesome. I don't think I got to tell you all about it, but I will tell you all about it some point later in this video because I am running late for class because I slept in an extra 15 minutes, which really does make a difference in the scheme of your morning. Okay, I'm back home. I just had dinner, all the snacks. I had some fried rice with chicken sausage in it. I made some chicken tenders in the oven, and I ate the rest of the pumpkin bread that I made over the weekend and I think was in the last vlog. And I'm about to get changed and drive over to bar. It's bar restore, so it's a little bit shorter of the bar portion of the class, and then you kind of do yoga stretching for 20 minutes instead of like 10 minutes at the end. So it's just a little bit shorter workout, a little bit more restorative, hence the name, which I like to try to mix in when I can. I don't really pick the classes based on what I want to take. I more so pick anything that can fit in my schedule, and it usually turns out just to be like one thing. And tonight, this is what worked. Today was really good. I need to recap you on my patient situations from yesterday and today. And isn't it refreshing that once I have good information to share about clinic. So Monday's patient was a no-show, and then I assisted instead. Then in the afternoon, my patient did come. We just did a prophy, so super quick and easy. And then on Tuesday morning, I had a patient come in, and she is planning to get a bridge redone and also an upper partial denture. So I'm really excited that that treatment is planned, it's happening. It's awesome because a lot of things I know that I've treatment planned for patients they need, they're aware, but they might not actually go through with it, but this patient is set on the treatment. We got started, I was able to do the IAN, anesthesia injection, and I had a lot of trouble with that on oral surgery rotation, so I was happy to get it successfully on my first try with this patient. It gave me a little bit more confidence, thankfully. And after the anesthesia kind of set in a little bit, I started sectioning the bridge. Not that that would cause her pain, but just making sure that I got the IAN. So then I sectioned the bridge towards the distal of the pontic because the distal abutment tooth, which is 31 in this case, is what had recurrent decay, which is why we were redoing the bridge anyways. Got the crown off, took a long time because there's a metal core under the crown, which I've never seen before. So I was drilling through the porcelain and then through the metal of the porcelain fused to metal crown. And I thought I would come into tooth structure, and I never did. I was just into more metal, and then I realized, okay, this is definitely not part of the crown. This is something else. Then I stopped, and I had to break it off in 4 pieces, but eventually we got it off. I smoothed it up a tiny bit and then really just had time to do the temporary and send her home. And then next week I'll get to take off the temporary, do a true crown prep on there after I get the caries out. Probably need to do a core buildup. Once I create a hole in the tooth to get the caries out, I'll have to build it up and then refine that as a crown prep. And then I need to get the rest of the bridge off. So the pontic is still attached to the premolar 29. So I need to drill through 29 and get the bridge off and then refine 29. And then I'm able to get a PVS of the whole bridge impression. So we'll see if I can get all of that done in the next appointment or not. And then I assisted in the afternoon. And now today we had class in the morning and I had a patient at 1 who showed up again. Great news when patients come. And we just did the treatment plan, and then I did a same-day referral to the hygiene for the cleaning. So we have hygiene students at our school as well. So we have the opportunity to kind of collaborate with them, and if our patients are healthy and perio-stable, we can refer them. So that was nice, and that made me be done earlier. And I treatment planned, I think, 3 restorations and a crown for that patient that they're also planning on doing. So this is work that I get to do, so I'm stoked. And since I was done early, I decided to stay and assist, and then I got back here around 4:30. Once that assist was over, I'm pretty behind on assists. We need like 36, about 3 per week, and I'm only at 14 because I took a little lag in not doing much at all. So I have quite a few to make up before the semester is over, so hopefully I'm able to do that because it affects our clinic grade. All right, happy Thursday. I'm gonna do my best to film today, but I'm also doing an Instagram story takeover on as the District 6 page. So I need to like be getting snippets of my day to post on there. So I might forget to also get like horizontal clips for the vlog. So it might be a little bit shorter, but we have a patient appointment and then my endodontics first rotation in the afternoon and a lunch and learn in between the two. And then I'm going to a workout class and getting some things done before I leave for this little weekend vacation. Alrighty, I'm off to the gym. I was supposed to go to kickboxing, but the class got canceled because the instructor had an emergency, so I hope everything's okay. But I still have my Planet Fitness membership. I got a ton done because I got out of endo rotation early. Ironically, my patient at 9 a.m. we weren't able to treat because their blood pressure was too high. And then the endo appointment, we also weren't able to treat that patient, even though I was assisting, but we weren't able to treat them because their blood pressure was too high. So a common occurrence today. That meant that I got home around 3:30 and it's 6:15 right now. So I'm going to drive over to Planet Fitness, do probably a 30-minute workout, and then I'm gonna use a gift card to get dinner from Panera because I'm going out of town, like I've said a bunch of times, so I don't wanna get groceries. And I think that's gonna be the end of this week's video. I hope you all enjoyed just seeing what like a typical week looks like. Basically, clinic, ASDA things, and studying in classes when there are exams. But now that midterms are kind of over until we have one more in November and then finals in December, so now that midterms are done, it's kind of going to be chill up until those last couple exams. So I hope you all enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one.